Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing the Elgato Streamdeck XL. First of all, I want to say thank you to everyone who watched my Sneak Energy review video. You guys are awesome, I got tons of support, and if you haven't seen that video, then the link's in the description below. So I've had the Stream Deck for a little while now, so I can give you guys a thorough review on what I think about it. I've also filmed a unboxing part of the video, so you guys know what to expect from the package if you also pick up a Stream Deck. So I'm going to show you that first, then I'm going to show you what I've got on my Stream Deck, then give you my final review on the product. So let's go to the unboxing. Right, so let's get this lid off. There we go. So to begin with, we've got our quick starter guide, which I think is just like an instruction manual. Next up is the Stream Deck itself. Let's get it out of this packaging so we can see it properly. There it is. It actually feels and looks incredible. You can see every button. 32 buttons, as I said. Every single one of them completely customizable, and I can put my own LED on it as well. Now, one of the big reasons I preferred this particular version is because I knew that the stand on this one was a lot more sturdy. It's magnetic, whereas the other one is just sort of rests on top of the stand, so it sort of might fall off and stuff. And then in the bottom of the box we have, if I can get it out, the cable. And then finally, what is this? Important safety instructions. Okay, so the setup for this should be very simple. I think we literally just... Where the hell do I... That's the USB port. Right, so USB-C into the Elgato, and then USB-A into the computer itself. Seems pretty simple to me, so I'm going to go do that. Okay, so I now have the Elgato set up and then placed exactly where I want it. So I'm going to try it out for maybe a couple of weeks, you know, mess with the app on the computer itself. So yeah, I'm going to try it out, really get to understand how it works. I will let you know if I think it's worth the pretty hefty price tag that it's got on it. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys what's on my Stream Deck now. As you can see, I've got my Stream Deck here. So on your screen right now, you can see what you will see when you very first get your Stream Deck. You'll see on the right hand side here, you have all the different things you can add to your Stream Deck. All you do is you drag and drop. So for example here, you can see the OBS scenes. I can change to whatever scene is on my OBS. So for example, if I change to webcam and then click it, it will transition to webcam. My webcam's not actually on right now, so you won't be able to see anything, but that's how it works. So if I change it back to desktop capture, it will then change back to that scene. So as you can see, there's tons of different things you can add to your Stream Deck, and there's quite a few different plugins as well. So you've got Stream Elements OBS Live here, which if you don't know is a plugin for OBS using Stream Elements. If you don't use Stream Elements, you probably should, it's very good. And you can add these by clicking more actions down here at the bottom, and then you've got a list of everything you can install. There's tons. So now I'm going to get to what's on my Stream Deck. If I change the profile up here, you can then see everything on my Stream Deck so far. So in the top left, we have my Twitch folder. Under that, we have my GIMP folder, which is a photo editing software. We then have DaVinci Resolve, which is video editing, and then just common websites that I go to. On the other side, we have my Spotify section. So we open Spotify here. These control the volume. This one changes the song, and this one shows what song I'm listening to currently. And then something else you can do with your Stream Deck is also add your favorite streamer to your Stream Deck, and that will show you if they're streaming currently. And if they are, you can click on it and it'll take you straight to their channel. And then finally, I have a button that will mute my headset microphone, my stream microphone, and the button that shows my CPU percentage. Okay, so if I show you what's in my Twitch folder, you can see to begin with, I've got all of my scenes in the top left section here. Underneath, I have studio mode and transition in studio mode. Now these features aren't actually normally available in the Stream Deck software. To be able to get them, you have to search in the top right, search hotkey, drag the hotkey onto your Stream Deck, and then down here you can click hotkey and choose to assign it to whatever key you want, and click F keys. As you can see, there's 24 different F keys. You may only think there's 12 F keys, but back in the day when they had very old computers, they used to have 24 different F keys on the keyboard, so Windows still has 24 F keys in the software. So what I've done is I've gone ahead and applied it to F13 on my studio mode and then F14 on my transition. And when you come into OBS and you click on settings, you'll get a pop-up like this. Then click on hotkeys, go to studio mode, and all you have to do is simply click on the hotkey you've just set up, and it will put F13 in, apply it, and then in future, when you come to OBS, you'll be able to switch between studio mode and transition the scenes. So next on my Stream Deck, I have a button that shows me all of the channels that I follow that are currently live. If I want to, I can then just click on them, for example, and then it will just open them straight up. Also, another really cool feature about this is if you hold down the person that you want to raid, you do that and it will automatically raid them straight from your channel, which is really cool if you're just finishing up a stream. Next up is the Discord button, which when pressed will automatically put a link to my Discord in my Twitch chat. I then have a key that will make a clip and then post it straight into the Twitch chat. I find this one really useful because it means I don't have to tab out to then make a clip on Twitch. Literally just one click of a button and it's done. This button here is just a button that allows me to just record immediately through OBS, and then one that allows me to go live straight to Twitch. This button below pauses all alerts on my Stream Elements OBS Live plugin. It's quite useful if you're in a tense situation in the game, there's alerts going on, a lot of sound going on in your ears, you just want to mute them for a second, you click pause, it will then pause, and then you click it again, it will resume them. Under that is a similar thing. This will skip an alert. For example, if you've got someone that's spamming through text-to-speech or something, it's quite useful to just be able to skip the alert. And then coming over to the end of this folder, I have my Spotify keys on the right here again, and then I have a Twitch marker, which when you're live you can press, and then it will put a marker on your VOD so you know where a certain clip or something is. And then once again, my headset mute button, my stream mute button, and my CPU. Okay, so going back to the main page, this folder here, as I said, is my websites that I usually go to. And the one that I find most useful in this is the YouTube Studio one. This takes me straight to my studio page and my channel dashboard on YouTube, which is actually kind of a pain to get to usually, so it's nice just to have it with one click of a button. And if you guys haven't seen already, you can actually add GIFs to your Stream Deck, which adds a little bit more customization and makes it look a little bit cooler. Okay, so back to the final two folders. Now, these folders are actually empty. So I've got my photo editing and my video editing ones. I don't actually really edit on my computer right now. I do plan to in the future, but I know a lot of people that use their Stream Deck for certain keybinds and macros on their editing softwares. I just want to add that in there for you guys, so if you do photo edit or video edit, you can use this and it's very useful. So that's what's on my Stream Deck currently. I do plan to add more things in the future, but for me right now this is just perfect for what I need it for. So let's move on to my final thoughts. So now I'm going to give you guys my final thoughts on the Stream Deck XL. Personally, I really like the Stream Deck and the software that goes with it. I think it just makes everything when live streaming a lot easier, even with the little things like being able to change scenes. It makes life a lot easier when streaming. Even being able to just change scenes with the click of a button just makes it run so much smoother. So as you've seen, I've got the Stream Deck XL, which is the 32 key one, coming in at about £230, which is obviously quite pricey, but is it worth that price tag? I wouldn't say that the 32 key Stream Deck XL is necessary. You could easily get away with the original Stream Deck, which is 15 keys and costs £140, which is of course £90 different, and you could use that £90 on upgrading your gear elsewhere. So as you saw on my Stream Deck, I use a lot of folders to categorize my different things, what I use the Stream Deck for. With the 15 key, you can easily just do that and it will work fine. But I wouldn't say I necessarily regret getting the 32 key one, because I didn't want to feel limited to the amount of things I could put on it. I feel like I can always add new things to my Stream Deck if there's new features that are added to it. So I would 100% recommend the Elgato Stream Deck as a way to improve your stream. The Stream Deck isn't just limited to streamers though. You can use it to increase your work productivity by adding things like just simple macros, links to important websites that you go to a lot, use it during video conferencing, and as I showed you before, also video and photo editing. However, as I said, it is very expensive and there are cheaper alternatives out there, so I definitely recommend shopping around. There's also a Elgato app you can use on your mobile phone, which is just a cheap subscription every month. I think it's around about £3 a month or so, which is obviously really affordable, and it allows you to try the software a little bit before you take the plunge and buy the full Stream Deck. So overall, I 100% recommend the Stream Deck. However, other things in your setup are more important, as I said, like your camera, your microphone, your lighting. If you've already done that, then this is a great addition. Anyway guys, thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please comment, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.